Champions, good news. Your faithful and skillful commitment to your divine assignment will be richly rewarded. Welcome to another inspiring episode of the Champions Diet of the Champions of Destiny Foundation. Today, I give you two strategic wings that will keep you on top and ensure that you have more in any and every assignment. Faithfulness and skillfulness. We are going to be reading from the inspiring words of the Lord the Christ because I believe Jesus is concerned about how you live your life on earth as much as he is concerned about your making heaven. Every spiritual instruction he gives has a physical manifestation or its physical effect. So we are reading of his word in Luke chapter 12 verse 39 to 48. I start reading from verse 41. Peter said, "Lord, do you mean this parable for us or for everyone?" And the Lord replied, "I'm talking to any faithful, sensible servant to whom the master gives the responsibility of managing his household and feeding his family. If the master returns and finds that the servant has done a good job, there will be a reward. Truly, I tell you, he will put him in charge of all his possession. But if the servant thinks, 'My master won't be back for a while,' and begins oppressing the other servants, partying and getting drunk, well, the master will return unannounced and unexpected. He will tear the servant apart and banish him with the unfaithful. The servant will be severely punished, for though he knew his duty, he refused to do it. But the one who does not know and does things deserving punishment will be beaten with few blows. From everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded, and from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked." You see, Jesus speaks to any faithful and sensible servant to whom the master gives the responsibility of managing his household and feeding his family. You are also given special privilege and graces for the benefit of others. So I give you the first strategic wing for you to stay on top and receive more in every assignment. Now, the first strategic wing is the character of faithfulness. The character of faithfulness. This has to do with loyalty, to adhere to a cause or to a person. It means you become so trustworthy and dependable. This is a virtue that ought to be cultivated. It is not for the fearful, the sluggard, or the lazy. You have to be full of faith and given to duty for you to become so dependable. See, you have been entrusted, as I say, with special privileges and grace for the benefit of others. It is a trust. You are like a steward. So you have to be faithful to your duty. Faithfulness is the baseline that will be rewarded. Faithfulness is the baseline that is to be rewarded. See, we are called to be faithful, not to be successful. To be faithful at first, that is what the master will reward. I give you an example of this Nigerian police officer who received great recognition and awards. You see, at a point, he was even dubbed Super Cop for his success in dealing with crimes and criminals. He was rewarded for his success until he was found to be unfaithful. I think Abakiari, that's the name. Do you know where he is presently? He is in jail with all awards and accolades stripped from him. You see, faithfulness is the foundation, the baseline for your reward. If faithfulness is missing, all success becomes zero. The second strategy that will keep you on top and ensure that you have more in any assignment is skillfulness. Skillfulness. Jesus calls it the wise servant, the sensible servant. You have to be sensible and smart to be able to carry out your responsibility with the best strategy to achieve the best results. So ignorance is not an excuse. In fact, according to Jesus, it will be punished along with willful negligence of duty. Therefore, commit yourself to find out the best way to execute your job. Commit yourself to excel in excellence. When last, if I may ask, did you read or make research on the current developments in your field? Yeah. When last did you attend seminar or conference or try to apply a new software in carrying out your responsibility or executing your role. I'm talking about whatever area you may find yourself, whether as a married person, you see, you need to upgrade in your faithfulness to your spouse and also your skillfulness in running the relationship or running your family, even as a single person or as a student, as a worker, or an entrepreneur, or in ministry. You are a champion and you have been entrusted with privilege and grace for the benefit of others. Jesus said you ought to be faithful and skillful in carrying out your assignment, and more, even much more, will be entrusted to you. I want to thank you for listening to this episode of the Champions Diet of the Champions of Destiny Foundation. I trust you've been inspired by this ministration to spread your wings and fly in your destiny assignment. Visit our website at codef.org, codef.org, and find a way to support our work of charity this season and partake of the blessing. This is Sam Atul of the Champions of Destiny Foundation saying God bless you and keep you to be faithful and skillful. Keep listening to our daily good news and see you on the wings of destiny.